Back like we never left. I'm 93.
And I'm your boy GROOVEMAN Jones.
And we finna react to Lupe Fiasco, Samurai. This is, I would say, basically an EP. It's 8 songs, 30 minutes. Shouts out to Tara. She suggested this album
Tara,
right here.
happy belated.
Facts. She was letting me know that it's inspired by Amy Winehouse. She said that she left a voicemail to Salam. The album concept is essentially if she lived on and pursued battle rapping. We're going to actually listen to the call before we dive into the album. All right, so let's get into the call.
Hello, Darwish Amy. Salam, yeah, I keep coming out with all battle raps and they're just pouring out of me that Wu-Tang stuff, like, but really neat, very beautifully alliterated little battle raps. So next time you want to come for me and have a battle rap off, I'm going to kill you because I'm a samurai. And why you ask yourself, is she drunk, is she high, has she been out, what's she been doing? Yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up in the head. But I keep coming out with all this stuff all the time, all these lyrics and I don't know why. But I realised it's for the next album. So come on, Sensei. Just do this. Love you. Bye.
Damn. Were you able to hear all that? Like,
Yeah. I comprehend that shit.
She said, I keep coming out with these battle raps, yo. You know, on some Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, yo, that just says a lot. Man, because being an artist, like some people might not catch that. For me, how I take from it, I mean, first you gotta think about the first concept of the world being introduced to Wu-Tang and what that feeling feels like, right? If you got battle raps coming to your head and you mentioning them, it don't get no more diabolical than Wu-Tang. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the bars, when it comes to like the grime, like it's almost like Quentin Tarantino with films, right? Like shit is so graphic.
Which RZA has scored. That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that concept. Those are those types of creators. Yeah. So imagine if you feel like battle rapping, like, and you, because I understand, like sometimes shit comes to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when they say it, it's like that's what's coming to you. Like she has some shit, and then of course she talking to him because he's a person that breeds that in such a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when it comes to music, of course he's a producer all across the board, not just making sounds, but really, you know, taking something and maximizing it. You know what I'm saying? The way we look at a Dr. Dre. I say that to say, like, that's very interesting and to me funny as fuck. Like, you're a personality as well. Like, you know what I'm saying shit, because that's how you talk to people you love. So I mean, you know,
because not only just the personality, but also, you know, that real quick randomness of some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like just for a person, like you said, you know, you got to know that they're really good with each other. For her to just out of nowhere, right? In a sense, out of nowhere, just be like, because, you know, I'm fucked up. Like, just to throw that out there real quick and then get back to what you was talking about when you first started the call. Actually telling someone your emotions and without even trying to have a conversation about it. I don't know if that makes sense, but like you just tell somebody how you feel real quick and then move on, you know. I see why she wanted us to listen to the voicemail first. It makes sense. Give us that little bit of backstory.
I like that. Like to me, it made it more interesting because now, like it's sometimes we go listen to interviews before the album drops to hear, you know, the perspective that they plan to share before you get into it.
Yeah.
So it's just equivalent to the same thing.
First song, Samurai. Let's get it.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, really need, really need, very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you, little battle rap.
I will say I'm getting a little bit of like hints of like a ODB ad libs a little bit, the kind of like the ones where he kind of goes like just kind of off with it. I don't know if you hear those in the background. He doesn't it's not often, but it's giving
I'm
me
over
that,
here
like,
stuck in the layers of his rhymes because when Lupe be rhyming, that motherfucker, like, he's so detailed. Like, that's what his skill is. Like, his skill is detail. Like, if you care about having nice sneakers, nice clothes, and the detail and how the font looks and how many, like, that's what he is. But he explains it like bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. So while you're listening, you can see the whole fucking everything, not just what's in front of you. It's like,
I got some lines for you. Big eyes looking like skies in binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it, just by it. Someone alongside it, a long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance. Like, bro, this.
You see what I'm saying?
It's very much intricate, bro. Like, he's one of these artists where you do got to listen to the songs over and over again. I don't give a damn who you are. Breaking down this, a reference to Amy's eyes, which is looked huge with the help of heavy amounts of eyeliner, is what that bar is. The big eyes, big eyes looking like skies in binoculars.
Yeah, that is her eyes. That's what they look like. That's a great ass description.
Of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, really need, really need, very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you, little battle rap, little battle rap. Really need, really need, very beautifully, alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, really need, really need. Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
I knew they was gonna bring the drums back. I just hear hip hop. Yeah, that beat. Yeah. We going there. I want to say, bro, this is one of those instances too where Lupe isn't keeping up with the beat. The beat is keeping up with Lupe. I have that same. I say this about certain artists, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because it's just like when it gets to certain parts, it's not. He flowing however he wants when the drums leave out, right? And it's just sample and it sounds off, but it ain't. You know why?
That's why when it come back, it's like it's never.
It's back on beat to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it does sound off when the drums leave, but it ain't.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just that's the beat trying to keep up with Lupe, right? The sample trying to keep up with him. In that case, but yeah, like he's flowing on here. You know, as we said before, the bars are there, and he just got away with words, bro. And it's just real vivid images that he's, you know, just conveying on the whole verse, bro. How he started it with the big eyes looking in skies and but like explaining her in that way, fire, bro. Like big eyes looking like skies and binoculars, bro. Who says that?
Well, I guess that's what rap for. That's what rap is for. So you can say some shit like that.
Who
Because ain't no way
people
you.
like
I
that?
mean, but I've heard shit like that, but not like that.
Yeah, like, but describing her like that is fire, bro. That's very poetic, and you know, just it's just what I mean by vivid images. You know, that he's giving with these words. This sounds refreshing.
No, it definitely does. It makes me feel like I feel like I'm listening to his first two albums, but music from that space. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, obviously, the producer thing. You know, the producer being, you know, one of the producers that he built the sound with, that he built his obviously his legend on. But like
that's who he did
you
this
know,
project
hearing
with.
it, huh?
That's who he did the project with.
Yeah. That's why. That's another reason why the project is so special. Because of
Soundtrack.
him being back with you. Yeah, soundtrack. Yeah.
He said the project was supposed to be just one song. This one, I guess. This one, Samurai.
That's
and then
what's up.
They just ended up, creating the rest of the tracks. But it was supposed to be one song.
I mean, he's just one of those rare gems in hip hop. Like, you know, obviously, like to me, I like to look at artists as like I grade all artists. So like for me, like a person like Lupe, he's like a grade A. Right now, you sound like an A plus. You know what I'm saying with what he does, rhyming ability, and I love him. Little man out of you. I love. Man, Lupe singing. I go for an album like that, Lupe.
Yeah.
You know, you ever drop one of those? I listen to that too. But just how everything is. I feel like artistry wise, I feel like he's comfortable with himself enough to where he can just let those type of emotions out while being that skillful. So to me, I see Lupe as one of the top tier like artistry when it comes to that shit, because it's not gonna always be people that are that dope like that.
The second verse is him, you know, well, in general the song, but it's about a jazz singer, right? Trying to make it. Even when he speaks about if you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police, and then she crashes at a friend's for a week. And, you know what I mean? Like he's telling this story here of a jazz singer coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then the part where he's just speaking about, you know, about just lighting a cigarette, drinking tea, reading a book, taking a bath, and then going to sleep. Is that alternate reality from what, you know, like a
ended up happening?
With yeah. So she just went to sleep. And like somebody was breaking down too is, you know, whether or not it's about her or inspired by her, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, it's about a jazz singer coming up and you know, and trying to make it or something like that, you know?